Eating rice seems simple, but for seniors with diabetes or high blood sugar, one wrong choice can spike glucose levels dangerously within minutes. The way you eat rice matters more than you think. This video is for information purposes only. It is not medical advice. For any health concerns, please consult a qualified doctor. Rice is a staple food in many cultures around the world. For seniors managing diabetes or trying to control blood sugar, rice often becomes a source of confusion and concern. Many people believe they must completely eliminate rice from their diet to manage diabetes effectively. However, this is not entirely accurate. The key is not whether you eat rice, but how you eat it, what type you choose, and how you combine it with other foods. Understanding how rice affects blood sugar is essential for making informed dietary choices. When you eat rice, your body breaks down the carbohydrates into glucose, which enters your bloodstream. This process raises your blood sugar levels. The speed and extent of this rise depend on several factors, including the type of rice, portion size, and what you eat alongside it. White rice has a high glycemic index, typically ranging from 70 to 90. This means it causes a rapid spike in blood sugar levels after consumption. For seniors with diabetes, this sudden increase can be problematic. It forces the pancreas to release large amounts of insulin quickly, which over time can worsen insulin resistance and make diabetes harder to control. Brown rice, on the other hand, has a lower glycemic index, usually between 50 to 55. The outer bran layer of brown rice contains fiber, vitamins, and minerals that slow down digestion. This results in a more gradual release of glucose into the bloodstream, preventing sudden spikes. For seniors with diabetes, choosing brown rice over white rice is a simple yet powerful modification. But brown rice is not the only alternative. There are several other varieties that offer even better blood sugar control. Black rice, also known as forbidden rice, contains high levels of antioxidants and fiber. Red rice has a nutty flavor and is rich in nutrients that support heart health. Wild rice, though technically a grass seed, provides excellent nutritional value with minimal impact on blood sugar. Portion control is absolutely critical when eating rice. Even the healthiest type of rice can raise blood sugar if consumed in excessive amounts. For seniors with diabetes, a recommended serving size is approximately 1/3 to 1/2 cup of cooked rice per meal. This portion provides enough carbohydrates for energy without overwhelming the body's ability to manage glucose. Many people do not realize that the way rice is cooked can also influence its effect on blood sugar. Cooking rice and then cooling it in the refrigerator for several hours changes its structure. This process increases the resistant starch content, which is a type of carbohydrate that resists digestion in the small intestine. Resistant starch acts more like fiber, leading to slower glucose absorption and better blood sugar control. Reheating the cooled rice does not reverse this beneficial change. Seniors can prepare rice in advance, refrigerate it overnight, and reheat it the next day for meals. This simple technique can reduce the glycemic impact of rice by approximately 10 to 15%, making it a more diabetes-friendly option. Adding vinegar to rice is another effective strategy. Studies have shown that consuming vinegar with carbohydrate-rich foods can lower the post-meal blood sugar response. You can mix a small amount of apple cider vinegar or rice vinegar into your rice after cooking. The acetic acid in vinegar slows down the digestion of starch and improves insulin sensitivity. Combining rice with protein and healthy fats is essential for blood sugar management. When you eat rice alone, it digests quickly and causes a sharp glucose spike. However, when you pair rice with foods like grilled chicken, fish, tofu, eggs, or legumes, the protein slows down digestion. Adding vegetables rich in fiber further reduces the glycemic impact. Healthy fats from sources like nuts, seeds, or olive oil also contribute to slower carbohydrate absorption. The order in which you eat your food can influence blood sugar levels. Research suggests that eating vegetables and protein before consuming rice can lead to lower post-meal glucose levels. This approach allows fiber and protein to create a buffer in the digestive system, slowing down the absorption of carbohydrates from rice. Seniors can adopt this eating sequence as a practical habit during meals. Timing your rice consumption matters as well. Eating rice earlier in the day, such as during breakfast or lunch, allows your body more time to utilize the glucose for energy through physical activity. Consuming large amounts of rice at dinner, especially late at night, can lead to elevated blood sugar levels that persist throughout the night when your body is less active. Soaking rice before cooking is a traditional practice that offers health benefits. Soaking rice for 30 minutes to several hours reduces the glycemic index by removing some of the surface starch. This technique also shortens cooking time and makes certain nutrients more available for absorption. For seniors preparing rice at home, soaking is a simple step that can improve blood sugar control. Mixing different types of grains with rice is another excellent strategy. Combining rice with quinoa, barley, or millet creates a more balanced meal with a lower overall glycemic index. These grains contain higher amounts of protein and fiber compared to rice alone. They also provide a wider range of vitamins and minerals, supporting overall health in addition to blood sugar management. Portion awareness extends beyond measuring cooked rice. Seniors should also consider the total carbohydrate content of their entire meal. If rice is part of a meal that includes bread, potatoes, or other starchy foods, the combined carbohydrate load can be too high. Balancing rice with non-starchy vegetables and lean proteins helps maintain better glucose control throughout the day. Monitoring blood sugar levels after eating rice is important for understanding your individual response. Every person's body reacts differently to foods based on factors like metabolism, activity level, and medication use. Seniors with diabetes should check their blood sugar approximately 2 hours after eating rice to see how their body responds. This information helps in adjusting portion sizes and meal combinations for optimal control. Staying hydrated is often overlooked, but plays a role in blood sugar management. Drinking water before and during meals helps with digestion and can prevent overeating. Adequate hydration also supports kidney function, which is especially important for seniors with diabetes who may be at risk for kidney complications. Avoid sugary beverages and choose water or unsweetened tea instead. Physical activity after meals can significantly improve blood sugar control. A gentle walk of 10 to 15 minutes after eating rice helps muscles use glucose for energy, reducing the amount that stays in the bloodstream. Seniors do not need intense exercise. Simple activities like walking around the house, light stretching, or slow-paced movement are enough to make a difference. Understanding food labels is essential when buying packaged rice products. Some processed rice products contain added sugars, sodium, or unhealthy fats that can worsen blood sugar control and overall health. Seniors should choose plain, whole-grain rice without additives. Reading labels carefully ensures you are making the healthiest choice possible. Avoiding fried rice or rice dishes prepared with excessive oil is important. These preparations add unnecessary calories and unhealthy fats that can contribute to weight gain and insulin resistance. Steamed, boiled, or lightly sautéed rice prepared with minimal oil is the better option for seniors managing diabetes. The cooking method you choose can also affect the nutritional value of rice. Overcooking rice can increase its glycemic index because the starches break down more completely. Cooking rice until it is just tender with a slight firmness helps maintain a lower glycemic response. Using the right amount of water and avoiding prolonged cooking times preserves both texture and nutritional benefits. Choosing parboiled rice is another option worth considering. Parboiled rice undergoes a special steaming process before milling, which pushes nutrients from the outer layers into the grain itself. This process also changes the starch structure, resulting in a lower glycemic index compared to regular white rice. Parboiled rice offers a middle ground for those who prefer white rice but want better blood sugar control. Rinsing rice before cooking removes excess surface starch, which can help reduce stickiness and slightly lower the glycemic impact. While this effect is modest, every small adjustment contributes to better overall blood sugar management. For seniors, developing these simple preparation habits creates a foundation for consistent glucose control. Understanding the difference between short grain and long grain rice is important. Short grain rice tends to be stickier and has a higher glycemic index because of its starch composition. Long grain varieties like basmati and jasmine rice have a lower glycemic index and are better choices for blood sugar control. Basmati rice, in particular, has one of the lowest glycemic index values among white rice varieties. Adding legumes to rice is a traditional practice in many cultures that offers significant health benefits. Combining rice with lentils, chickpeas, or beans increases the protein and fiber content of the meal dramatically. This combination slows digestion, reduces blood sugar spikes, and provides a complete protein profile with all essential amino acids. Seniors can enjoy dishes like rice and lentils, which are both nutritious and diabetes-friendly. Spices and herbs can enhance both the flavor and health benefits of rice. Turmeric, cinnamon, and fenugreek have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and support blood sugar control. Adding these spices to rice during cooking or as seasoning provides extra benefits without adding calories or carbohydrates. Cinnamon, in particular, has been studied for its potential to lower fasting blood sugar levels. Managing stress levels also impacts blood sugar control. Chronic stress raises cortisol levels, which can increase blood sugar and make diabetes harder to manage. Seniors should incorporate stress reduction techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or engaging in enjoyable hobbies. A calm mind supports better metabolic health. Sleep quality affects how your body processes glucose. Poor sleep or insufficient rest can lead to insulin resistance and higher blood sugar levels. Seniors should aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Establishing a regular sleep schedule and creating a comfortable sleep environment supports both blood sugar control and overall well-being. Certain medications and supplements can interact with blood sugar levels. Seniors taking diabetes medications should consult their doctor before making significant dietary changes, including altering rice consumption. Some medications work more effectively with specific dietary patterns, and adjustments may be necessary to prevent hypoglycemia or other complications. Regular medical checkups are essential for seniors with diabetes. Monitoring hemoglobin A1C levels, kidney function, and cardiovascular health provides a complete picture of how well diabetes is being managed. These checkups allow doctors to adjust treatment plans and provide personalized dietary recommendations based on individual health status. Keeping a food diary can help seniors identify patterns between their rice consumption and blood sugar levels. Recording what type of rice you eat, how much, what you pair it with, and your blood sugar readings afterward creates valuable data. This information helps you and your doctor make informed decisions about your diet and diabetes management plan. Understanding the concept of carbohydrate counting is useful for seniors with diabetes. Each serving of rice contains a specific amount of carbohydrates that can be calculated and tracked. Learning to count carbohydrates allows for better meal planning and helps prevent consuming too many carbs in one sitting. Many diabetes education programs teach this skill as part of comprehensive management. The role of fiber in blood sugar control cannot be overstated. Fiber slows down the absorption of glucose, preventing rapid spikes. Since white rice is low in fiber, it is important to add fiber-rich foods to your rice meals. Vegetables like broccoli, spinach, bell peppers, and leafy greens are excellent choices. Adding these to your plate increases fiber intake and improves overall nutrition. Magnesium is a mineral that plays a crucial role in glucose metabolism and insulin function. Brown rice, black rice, and wild rice are good sources of magnesium. Seniors with diabetes often have lower magnesium levels, which can worsen blood sugar control. Choosing magnesium-rich rice varieties and including other magnesium sources like nuts and seeds in your diet supports better metabolic health. Chromium is another mineral that influences insulin sensitivity. While rice itself is not a significant source of chromium, combining rice with chromium-rich foods like broccoli, green beans, and whole grains can help improve blood sugar regulation. Ensuring adequate chromium intake through a varied diet supports the body's ability to use insulin effectively. Building a support system helps seniors stay consistent with healthy eating habits. Family members, friends, or support groups can provide encouragement and accountability. Sharing meals with others who understand the importance of blood sugar control makes it easier to stick to healthy choices and avoid temptation. Educating yourself continuously about diabetes management empowers you to make better decisions. Nutrition science evolves, and new research often reveals more effective strategies for controlling blood sugar. Seniors should stay informed through reliable sources and discuss new findings with their healthcare providers. Remember that managing diabetes is not about perfection. Occasional indulgences or higher blood sugar readings do not mean failure. What matters is consistency over time and making more healthy choices than unhealthy ones. A balanced approach reduces stress and supports long-term success. Setting realistic goals is important for maintaining motivation. Instead of trying to make drastic changes overnight, focus on 1 or 2 modifications at a time. For example, start by switching from white rice to brown rice, then gradually work on portion control. Small, sustainable changes are more likely to become permanent habits. Celebrating progress, no matter how small, keeps you motivated. If you successfully control your blood sugar for a week or reduce your rice portion sizes consistently, acknowledge that achievement. Positive reinforcement helps build confidence and encourages continued effort toward better health. Rice can absolutely be part of a diabetes-friendly diet for seniors when consumed mindfully. Choosing the right type, controlling portions, using smart cooking techniques, and combining rice with other nutrient-dense foods makes all the difference. Small changes in how you prepare and eat rice can lead to significant improvements in blood sugar control. Prevention and awareness are your most powerful tools in managing diabetes effectively. By understanding how different foods affect your body and making informed choices, you take control of your health. Empower yourself with knowledge, stay consistent with healthy habits, and work closely with your healthcare team. So, if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this.